You're watching another episode of Everything Happens for a Reason, but what the fuck? I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Everything Happens for a Reason, but what the fuck? Today's episode is actually really interesting. It's kind of been like I know I don't know if anyone noticed, but I took a week off last week. I kind of just took a second to kind of take a break. I was getting really burnt out on a lot of aspects of my life, and I didn't want to start losing the things I love because I was getting burnt out. So I was like, you know what? First of all, I'm taking off my headphones because I can't hear myself talk. I was like, you know what? I need to start, like, I want to enjoy it. I don't want to, do things just because I have to do them. So decided, well, I'm going to take a week off, and I did, and I'm very glad I did because I feel really inspired this week to talk. So always put your own mental health first. Even though, yes, I know you guys, some of you, not all of you, but some of you depend on, a weekly episode. I had to put myself first. My mental health wasn't really strong last week, so I needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. It's probably going to be a little bit weird background noises. Either it's going to be Tate crying in the other room, my dog, or it's thunderstorming where I'm at now. But you know what? This is the only time I have time to record today, so we're going to do it. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. I have a few things I'm going to talk about. The first of it is kind of negative, but it's a good negative. It's kind of something everyone needs to hear. And that is that I've been really struggling lately with putting my worth a lot in how much money I'm bringing home. And you can't do that. You can't put your worth in such a monetary or a physical thing. You need to put your worth in what you bring to others, what you see. And I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to kind of understand it a little bit more. But before then, I was just kind of putting it in all the wrong places. So you just need to learn to kind of put your worth where you're helping others, not so much about what's coming to you. So that being said, I wanted to talk about how there's always going to be bad things happening in your life. There's always going to be things that are just not ideal that you have to just struggle with. And it's never, obviously, it's not ideal. Tate. Sorry about that. He's being crazy right now. But it's not ideal. It's not the most perfect thing, but it's something you just have to deal with. So don't spend so much of your life trying to kind of, I don't know, don't spend so much time trying to wait for this perfect life or saying well, once I'm done with this, then my life will be better. Or once I'm done with this, enjoy what you're going through. Enjoy the hard things because there's always going to be something. So yes, you might start making fine money, but then, wow, you find out you have an illness. Or you might be starting making fine money and you're like, wow, I'm really burnt out. I don't like what I'm doing. So just give yourself the opportunity to kind of be in the moment and don't spend so much time putting your worth in worldly things. Does that make sense? I guess. So I don't know, you can't answer. I don't know why I'm asking. So then that kind of brings me into my next topic is, when you're I do this a lot with The Office. I'm a very big Office pusher. If you know me, you know that. I literally have a tattoo of my arm. I'm holding my microphone awkwardly, or else I'd totally show the camera, but I'll show it after. But basically, I always tell people, I'm just make it through the first few episodes, and then you're going to love it. It's going to be fine. You're going to enjoy it. It's just going to get so much better. Why don't we start, doing that in real life? Treat your life like a Netflix series. Be like, yeah, it sucks right now. It's kind of boring, or, the plot's not really there right now, but just stick with it because it's going to get better. Bad days don't last forever. I can tell you that right now. And you're going to get older and you're going to realize that you spent so much of your time being unhappy and you can't get that back. Every memory you make makes you one memory older. And so you need to start learning to be in the moment and being appreciative that you get to go through life and get to have struggles, because life would be boring without them. You would still find something to be upset with. So just be appreciative and kind of understand that you're not the only one going through something. Live your life before you can't. You know what I mean? Don't spend so much time complaining about how your life's not perfect, because it could get a lot worse. It really could. And that's not me being negative. It's just me being honest. And so something I've been really working on lately is just being more grateful and having more gratitude. And honestly, when that happens, you just feel like a weight comes off your shoulder. You just feel a lot better about a lot of different things. So I highly recommend doing that. And another thing I want to talk about is, I mean, who's crazy enough to move across the country because they want to be in a tropical location? Like, I could never, right? Just kidding. I totally did that. But it was more than just that. But anyway, I want to talk about like living and enjoying the place you're in now. So, even though we moved across the country and we are in a tropical locations cost a lot of money. Like it's not cheap. So sometimes we can't enjoy the luxuries of living in a tropical location. So what I've been working on lately is spending time and going to the beach or going to the pool or going hang out with friends. And one thing you can do is, even if you're like in Indiana or somewhere that's cold, like start making your life like an Instagram reel, kind of just for you, not for sharing it, not for faking it. Like you can have bad days still. That's totally fine. But go to a new coffee shop or go to the same coffee shop you've been at for 10 years and just go sit there and read a book or read your favorite magazine or do whatever. Just go and get a fancy little treat on Fridays because you made it through the week. Go and take pictures with friends or go make bracelets with friends in a park. Do things that you would do when you're on vacation in your normal life, because you can't spend your whole life like waiting for vacations or waiting for to have enough money to go do these fun things. Make your life sweet now. Do the things that don't cost a lot of money. Go to Dollar Tree and get canvases and go paint in the park. Like make your life enjoyable before you've made it, Like don't spend so much time making excuses and saying like, oh, I can't, I don't have time, I'm busy. Everyone's busy. Make time to enjoy your life because it's going to pass you by. You're going to realize this, and I'm telling you, you're going to realize it's a little bit too late. I've seen it. My grandparents went through this. They worked their whole life, and then, not saying you don't need to work, but you know what I mean. But they didn't enjoy it. And then that's the one thing they regretted when they were passing, is that they didn't enjoy their life. So please enjoy it. Enjoy your life. Like, don't just wait until you have that one vacation a year or that one holiday a year. Do little things that make you happy every day. Okay. So I think that's my lecture for this week. I'm very excited. I'm very grateful. I'm feeling very lucky, and I'm feeling very loved, and I'm appreciative, and I'm sad sometimes too. That's okay. But I'm very, very grateful that I have a roof over my head. I have a great circle. I have great friends. They just make me so happy. I have a great fiance. He makes me very happy. Our two puppies are our whole world. And I'm even grateful for storms because, one, our grass really needs it. And two, it's just like a reset. It's like an excuse to stay inside and kind of just cuddle up, I guess. That's what I like doing. So, yes, I know it's a change of location. I'm sitting in my Popson chair in my bedroom this time because I wanted to. So, yeah. But do things you enjoy, make people happy, make yourself happy, and live your life, please. For me, don't. And if you need ideas for fun things to do that are cheap, I'm your girl because I'm a cheapskate. So, totally can give you ideas. But that being said, as you go out into the world, you might not be the prettiest or the funniest or the smartest, but the one thing you can be is the kindest person in every room. I love you guys so much. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.